few minutes today talking about how we use Amazon's Echo products in our... Hi, I wanted to spend a few minutes today talking about how we use Amazon's Echo devices in our home and in our car, and what we're hoping things will look like in the future when we're driving. If you have Echo devices in your home, you might want to mute them for this video because I am going to be demonstrating the use of the devices and using the A word. So take a moment to mute your device so it's not driving you nuts during the video. So I'm in our garage, and this is one of the places around our house where we have a dot device. You'll notice it mounted up here in the corner. Don does a lot of work in the garage, and he might want to ask Alexa to do math for him, or what time it is. Sorry, so he's not late for dinner. Sure. See, I'm setting her off when I didn't mean to. What time it is so he's not late to come in the house for dinner, or look up a quick question on Wikipedia or online while he's working on projects or playing music. So there's a lot of reasons to have it in the garage, but the main reason we put it out here is because we have a floodlight on top of the garage that guides our path from the garage to the house. And when you get home, it's nice when you step out of the car to tell A to turn that on for us so we can see to walk to the house. Again, we're really not into having to pull up the app on our phone if we don't have to. We just want to be able to talk to her. So it is convenient to have a dot in the garage. So I'm going to go inside now, and I'm going to show you where we have the rest of our devices. We have 3 other dots in the house, so 4 dots total and 1 Echo at this time. And we have placed an order this week for the Amazon Show, which is the new device that has the video screen on it and allows you to do basically video calls with family and friends. So we're very excited about that. It's coming out at the end of June. We've been an early adopter of all of Amazon's devices and continue to do so. Did also see the Look, Amazon Look, announced about a week or so ago by invitation only, however. And while that's interesting for our particular family, the Show was more interesting. We thought we would get more use out of it. So we might get a Look in the future, but for now we've ordered a Show. So anyway, let's go inside and take a look at where we're using the devices in our house. We want to use Amazon's Alexa feature in the car while we're driving to ask questions and play music and figure out what the weather is and set timers and check reminders and, you know, all of that good stuff you would do from inside your house. Well, there are a couple of ways to do that. If you're an Android user, which this is a LG G4 phone that belongs to my son Johnny, you can use the Logitech Zero Touch car mount to give a high five to the phone and automatically enable Alexa voice control. So let me show a demonstration of that. The magnet on the Zero Touch, there's one inside the back of the phone case here, and then of course in the mount itself. Awesome magnet. Phone is not going to fall. Very impressed. So when you dock the phone onto the mount, it automatically brings up the Zero Touch app and enables the phone for the high five. So let me demonstrate. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 10:35 a.m.
A couple other points. It can be paired with more than one phone, obviously, and it's pretty easy to remove this mount off of the vent and take it from one car to another car. So it could stay with the phone and the user and not 100% with the car if you wanted that feature. I'll put a clickable link in the video description in case you're interested in checking this out further. Another way to use Alexa when you're on the go is through your Amazon app. you know, the one that you use to buy stuff with online. So if you have the app installed on your phone, it doesn't matter if it's iOS or Android, you just open up the app, and in the upper right hand corner you'll see a microphone. So you simply click on the microphone and talk to Alexa just as if you were standing in front of your Echo inside your house. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 10:39 a.m.
Simple as that. Obviously you wouldn't do this while you were driving, but say you're at the ball game and you need to check something while you're sitting there in the seats, you could ask Alexa. Or, you know, while you're at the park, or pulled over to the side of the road, or inside of Walmart shopping and wanting to compare prices. Any of those things would work. Again, for driving in the car, I just want it to work without having to press or touch anything, but I'll take it for having Alexa available versus not. So there you have it. We have our Amazon Echo located in the family room of our home, where it's central to the main activities in the house. She can be heard from the kitchen and while we're watching TV on our main TV set. Alexa, turn on master bedroom lights. Okay. Well, we use her for some what I consider basic things like turning on and off lights in the house. We do have her hooked up to some other functions as well, like our Honeywell thermostat and our GE GeoSprings water heater. So she's more than just for decoration. She actually helps us run the home. In the master bedroom, we have an Echo Dot on top of a curio cabinet over in the corner. You really don't have to be able to necessarily see your device in order to use your device. The microphone on both the Echo and the Dot are very capable of hearing you from pretty far away, and even if they're kind of in an out-of-the-way place. We use the Dot in the bedroom to set alarms, particularly on the weekend, if we need to get up at a certain time. It's certainly easier than setting the old style alarm clock that's on the dresser. Pretty soon I expect that we'll be using Alexa in the bedroom to talk to our Tesla. Like when we go to bed at night, we can check to make sure the car is charging so that it's ready to go in the morning. Or while we're getting dressed in the morning, we can turn on the air conditioning or the heater in the wintertime to make sure that the car is comfortable when we're ready to leave. There are several Alexa skills out there that will allow you to manipulate the kind of functions of your Tesla that you can currently do through your phone. Again, the value add here would be that you don't actually have to pick up your phone. You can be, you know, brushing your hair or eating your oatmeal or doing other tasks around the house in the morning and ask Alexa to handle doing the things with the Tesla that you would have had to have picked up the phone to do before. I'm in the boys' TV and gaming room now, and we have an Amazon Dot device up here on the entertainment center for their use. We weren't sure how much use two teenage boys would get out of having a device in their area of the house, but you know, they actually use it more than you would think. One of the things that I found really made them a little more independent is that instead of me having to come back and tell them it's time to go get dressed for Taekwondo and sounding like a nagging mother, they know what time they need to leave. They know they need 10 minutes to get ready to go, and they'll just set a device on Alexa to go off when it's time to get dressed. and then they're ready to go, and I'm not.
I don't know that.
Yes, you do. They're ready to go, and I'm not having to nag them, and everyone is happy. They're also using it back here for timers. Of course, kids like telling jokes, so they're telling various jokes. We're always looking at what's the latest kind of joke Alexa can tell. Alexa, tell a Star Wars joke.
How is duct tape like the Force? It has a dark side, a light side, and it binds the galaxy together.
Pretty funny. Hi, Midnight. He's trying to help me with my video. But besides telling jokes, setting timers, asking questions that help them with their homework, checking calendars, that kind of thing. So they're actually using it a fair amount, several times a day. I'd say at least 5 times. So it's been worth putting the dot back here in their room. Final place that we have a Amazon device installed in our house is in the boys' bedroom. Again, we have an Echo Dot back here. They primarily use it back here for setting an alarm to get up in the morning. I really appreciate that I don't have to come in and try to wake them up myself anymore, that they have A, an alarm clock, and B, one that they can manage and is reliable on their own. They do use it back here sometimes at bedtime to tell jokes and do things maybe they shouldn't. Just from the standpoint that I want them to go to sleep instead of interacting with the device. But overall, it's been a positive experience in our household to have the kids have an easy to set alarm, one that they're motivated to use because they can talk to it, and then to get up on their own in the morning. So the only other place we've considered maybe we'd like to have a device is the master bathroom. Although for the most part we can talk to the one that's in the master bedroom from that bathroom. But maybe when the show comes later in June, if we decide that we need to relocate a device, that's a consideration at least. We think we might want to put our Amazon show on the kitchen table. One of the only rooms in the house right now that doesn't have an Amazon device is the kitchen dining room area. Of course, it's easy to move, so we can start out with it on the table, and if we don't like it, we'll move it someplace else. So I hope you've enjoyed the video today. Where I've discussed our Amazon devices and how we'd like to use Alexa in the car. We're anxiously awaiting our Model X, and I'm trying to get a handle on how to create a vlog type video. You know, this is new for me because I am used to doing photography, particularly wildlife stuff and kids. So sharing information and how to video it and merge it together into an interesting format for other people is new. So I want to make sure I get that right before the X is actually here later in June. What I'd really like to see is be able to just use Alexa in my Tesla. I want to be going down the road and I want to say, A, go do this, and just have her hear me and do that without having to high-five a phone or bring up the Amazon app and press the microphone. You'd be surprised, I guess, how lazy people are about not wanting to actually touch anything. Once you get used to the ability to voice control items, you'd be surprised at how hard it is to go back and actually have to type something in or manipulate a device in order to find the same information. So I certainly hope that will be coming. I will be looking forward to it. And we'll be sure to follow up this video with a video of us using the Amazon devices with our Tesla when we get it. And also I expect at some point Dawn will share some more of the meat about the automation that we have going on around our house, which is more than the basic turn your lights on. And I think you'll find that he has some interesting things to say about the home automation in general and integration with the Amazon family of devices. Thanks for listening today. Really appreciate it. And as always, look in the video description for links to the things that I've talked about today. Thanks.